shoots, and he scores! That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Danielle Adams, Kansas City, Missouri.
Cherokee Barrett, Kansas City, Missouri.
Danae Beavers, Kokomo, Indiana.
Ashley Brown, Chicago, Illinois. Latoya Johnson, Kansas City, Missouri.
Portia Porter, Atlanta, Georgia.
Mayara Santos, São Paulo, Brasil.
Alexis Scarlock, St. Louis, Missouri. Diana Voinova, Pernik, Bulgaria.
Shaquanda Wiggins, Chicago, Illinois.
Shalisa Williams, Kansas City, Missouri.
Trelisa Williams, Kansas City, Missouri.
Preseason #1 in the nation, and they still are ranked #1 in the nation today. Jefferson College. When we announce them by name, we'd like to have you come and join them in the middle of the floor after they're announced out on the floor. We really appreciate everyone's support, faculty, administration, everybody. Please come down, family and friends, everybody. Our first sophomore tonight just went over 1,500 points in her career. A week and a half ago, she's a two-time All-American, runner-up for National Player of the Year last year, candidate for National Player of the Year this year, one of the greatest players in Jefferson College history, Danielle Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, our next sophomore, the lady in the middle, from Pernik, Bulgaria. Candidate for academic, All-American with distinction, honorable mention, all-conference, Diana Voinova. From Kokomo, Indiana. One of the greatest shooters ever to play at Jefferson College. Came in here as a post player out of high school and never played the guard position. Learned how to play the guard position, moved to a wing, and is being recruited by several major Division I colleges. One of the greatest players ever to play at Jefferson College today, Beavers. Also, an all-conference selection this year. Congratulations, Renee. From Raytown High School in Kansas City, Missouri. One of the best defenders ever to wear a Jefferson College uniform, left-handed dynamo, defensive specialist, Cherokee Barrett. One half of our Twin Towers, Shalisa Williams. After you saw her walking out on the floor, that's how she runs the offense, about the same way, but the wrong direction. Shay was all-region last year, suffered a knee injury in the semifinal of the region, has come back and is just now getting back to full form and participating and performing on the court like we know she can. Shalisa Williams. Also from Bishop B.H. High School in Kansas City, Missouri, the other half of the Twin Towers, Trolisa Trish Williams. Trish tore her ACL the first official practice she participated in at Jefferson College as a freshman. Missed all of last season, helped us in practices, came back from her surgery, got healthy over the summer, and as most of you know this year, is playing very, very well for us this year in a reserve role, and just now starting to hit her stride as a college player. Trish Williams. Another two-time WBCA, NJCA All-American from Kansas City, Missouri, Lincoln Prep High School. Ladies and gentlemen, possibly the top point guard in the nation, anywhere. All conference, all region. Best point guard I've ever seen, LaToya Johnson. support staff, and all of you fans for coming tonight. It's a real special night for us to have you all here to see these sophomores off. We're not done yet. We play a week from tomorrow at 5 o'clock down at Farmington Civic Center in the region semifinal. We hope to win there and have a chance to play in the region championship at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Hope to have a chance to make it to Salina, Kansas. Please come and support us. Give these ladies a big round of applause. Let's go win a basketball game.
I hope you're ready for an exciting night of basketball here on JCTV. It's the Jefferson College Vikings taking on the State Fair Community College from Sedalia, Missouri, and Jeffco gets the ball off the tip. LaToya Johnson over to Danae Beavers, and that one's missed, but that's in there for the first points of the night. Jeffco jumps right on top, 2-0. We have a great crowd on hand tonight for sophomore night, honoring the 7 sophomores on the team who will be playing their last home game here at Jefferson College tonight. Last game of the regular season as State Fair scores 2 to tie it up. And Jeffco looking to build on an incredible season as Johnson posts up for 3. 5-2, Jeffco on top. Jefferson College, 28-0 on the season, looking to go undefeated tonight in the regular season and keep their #1 ranking, which they've held throughout the year. That one is over the net by State Fair. And here's Johnson over to Danielle Adams. Rattles out. Diana Voinova underneath. Gets that one and the foul. She'll have the chance to shoot one more. Excuse me.
Valerie Blackwood checking in for State Fair.
So the foul on the Vikings there as State Fair takes over. And as I mentioned, Cancer Awareness Night, so you may notice the pink shirts throughout the crowd and the benches, as well as the pink headbands and the pink nets as Jeffco takes over, and here comes Johnson and the Vikings. LaToya Johnson, one of the 2-time All-Americans on this squad, along with Danielle Adams, who has the ball. Nice no-look pass to Voinova. – 7-2 now, Vikings lead it. And that's no good for State Fair. Here's Johnson. Voinova. And Adams trying to keep that one in, but State Fair will take over. So these sophomores have had an incredible run here at Jefferson College. The 7 sophomores who will be moving on after this season as State Fair knocks down that shot. The 3 there. Those 7 sophomores have a 60-3 record over the last 2 years. And as they've been together, they've won 51 regular season games in a row. That's right, 51 consecutive wins for this group of 7 sophomores as Jeffco turns it over. Brittany Young driving, and that ties it up for State Fair. 7-7 here with 16:47 left to go in the first half as Adams gets the ball near the paint and knocks that one down. Danielle Adams, the leading scorer last season in all of junior college women's basketball, as well as an All-American and a preseason All-American this year. Just a great player.
Rattling is the ball. Lisa Williams and Shalisa Williams checking in for Jeffco.
And two of the sophomores being honored tonight just checking into the game. Shay Williams and Trish Williams, the twins, on this squad. Here's LaToya Johnson. Nice pass to Adams right out of the basket. And that'll put Jeffco on top, 11-7. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We will take a quick break here on JCTV. 16:05 left to go here in the first half. Jeffco on top, 11-7 over State Fair. Jeffco looking to close out the regular season undefeated and head into the regional tournaments in early March with that undefeated record. That one back to Jefferson College as LaToya Johnson drives into the paint, now takes it back out, puts up the shot, and that rattles over the backboard. Latisse Jones will throw the inbounds in for State Fair. And here's Jordan Coleman. For three, and that off the rim, and Trish Williams picks it up. Now Johnson's got it. Nice move by Johnson over to Williams. Here's Adams for three. No good. And Jeffco gets that rebound. Voinova had it, and Adams, strong play under the basket. That's a good. 13-7 with 14:54 left here in the first half. A very nice ceremony before the game to honor those 7 sophomores who are playing their final home game here tonight.
Checking in for State Fair.
Head coach Kevin Emmerich acted as the MC for that presentation. And Emmerich with just unbelievable success here in his 3 years at Jeffco, a 91-8 overall record. And again, leading this Jefferson College squad so far to an undefeated season. Nice pass to Adams, right under the basket, and gets that one to fall. 15-7 now, Jeffco leads it. 14:25 left to go here in the first, and with another timeout, we will take a quick break here on JCTV. State Fair has control of the ball now as we are just about 14 minutes and 15 seconds here in the first half. Jefferson College on top here, 15-7. And Voinova gets the rebound, and here's Johnson for the Vikings. Over to Williams. Williams gets it right back. And gives it back to Johnson, the excellent point guard for Jeffco. Driving the lane, no good. And State Fair comes down with the rebound. Here's Jordan Coleman over to Latisse Jones, and back to Coleman. And with the whistle, State Fair will keep a hold of the possession arrow.
Ashley Brown also checking in for Jeffco.
It's Young to throw the inbounds pass. And Ashley Brown has checked into the game for the Vikings, the freshman. Real nice mix this year of freshmen and sophomores on the Vikings, as that one's no good. And Ashley Brown gets the rebound, and now Johnson controls. That was Portia Porter trying for the three, but no good. State Fair, quick turnaround and gets the basket. That was Young. Knocking down the two, 15-9 now. Jeffco still on top of this one as Adams tries to get the pass and comes down and able to call the timeout. And with that timeout, we'll take another quick break. You're watching Vikings basketball here on JCTV. Johnson inbounds it to Danielle Adams. Adams under the basket, but rattles out, no good. And that one's in. Brown knocks down the basket, and we'll have the chance to add one more. 12:45 left to play here in the first.
First personal, first team foul. Ashley Brown, one shot.
And Brown knocks down the free throw. Shaquanda Wiggins is now in the game for Jefferson College as Danielle Adams gets a rest. 18-9, Jefferson College on top here on sophomore night, Cancer Awareness Night, and Hall of Fame night at Jefferson College. And Jeffco takes over after the whistle. Here's LaToya Johnson over to Porter. Porter gets it right back and then dishes it over to Johnson. Williams tries to get it inside to Brown. And after the foul by State Fair, Jeffco will get a chance to inbound. For three, but that rattles out, and nice play by Brown under the basket to get the rebound. And she will have a chance to shoot a couple from the charity stripe here. Jeffco with a 9-point lead. Make that a 10-point lead. 19-9. And Brown hits both of them, 20-9. The Vikings on top here. 12:08 left in the first. State Fair trying to get some offense going as Young misses that. Inside quickly to Wiggins. 22-9, Jeffco leading this game. Quick pass into the paint, meant for Latisse Jones, but that one's knocked out of bounds. And Jeffco will get it right back. LaToya Johnson, as always, coming down the court, starting things off on the offensive end. There's Trish Williams, back to Johnson. Over to Porter. Wiggins, Johnson for three. That's good. 25-9. Vikings still lead this one. JC, the Viking mascot, on hand with his shenanigans as always. Couple substitutions for State Fair, and Jeffco gets the ball back. Here comes LaToya Johnson. Nice move. Just a little too much on that one, but Williams gets it back for the Vikings. Johnson for three again, and that's good. Johnson knocking down a couple of threes here with 10:31 left to go in the game, or in the first half, excuse me, 28-9. Jeffco leads it. Walker for State Fair, no good, and Wiggins gets the rebound for the Vikings. Johnson Threw it just a little too far there for Trish Williams. And State Fair will take over.
Williams checking in for the Lady Vikings.
And Johnson and Trish Williams will get a rest as Trish's sister Shay checks in. And Cherokee Barrett also in the game now for Jeffco. Barrett, one of those 7 sophomores that have put together such a great run over the past 2 seasons here. For 3, just couldn't get in there. Here's Barrett, a little too far for Porter. Shay Williams, and Barrett over to Porter for 3, knocks it down. 31-9, Jeffco on top. 9:17 left to go. The Vikings on a nice little run here. It's been a while since State Fair has scored a basket. And we have a timeout from the State Fair bench. And we'll take a quick break here on JCTV. Vikings lead this one 31-9 here in the first half. Vikings lead this one 31-9 as State Fair inbounds it after the timeout. No good, but State Fair right back with the rebound, and after the whistle, State Fair will get the ball right back here. And that was Beavers with the personal foul. And it will be Young to pass it in for State Fair. Quickly over to Walker, and now into the middle, and that is taken away by the Vikings. Here's Williams over to Wiggins. No good. Some good defense there by the State Fair women. This is Jordan Coleman for State Fair, trying to set the offense up. Here's Young driving the lane, and foul called. Young will have the chance to shoot a couple as the foul called on Porter, her first tonight, and 3rd team foul for Jeffco. And that one's no good, and Williams gets the rebound for Jeffco. So another scoring chance missed for State Fair, and that pass way out of bounds, like miscommunication there for the Vikings.
Diana Boynova checking in for Jeffco.
Coleman now for State Fair. Vikings still lead it 31-9 with just about 8 minutes left here in the first. Great crowd on hand tonight for this one, the final home game of the year. And as I mentioned, Jefferson College undefeated on the season, 28-0, looking to close out the season tonight undefeated. Just a great year for the Vikings and another great year under Coach Kevin Emmerich. As that one was no good from Beavers, and Coleman has it for State Fair. No good there, and Boynova, the sophomore, gets the rebound. Ahead to Barrett. And State Fair will get it back after the whistle.
Latisse Jones checking in for the Lady Roadrunners.
And here is Coleman for State Fair. 31-9 is still the tally here at Joe Ellen Stringer Court on the Jefferson College Hillsborough campus. And there's a foul.
Defensive foul on Cherokee Barrett.
That one called on Barrett. And it will be Jones at the line for the Roadrunners. Bounces out.
Danielle Adams checking in for Jeffco.
So it has been several minutes here since State Fair has scored any points. Let's see if Jones can knock this free throw down. And no, it rattles out and Voinova gets the rebound. And here's Porter. Over to Williams, and Voinova's got it into Danielle Adams, who's back in the game. Off the backboard, no good. And Coleman will come up with it. And there's some points for State Fair as Jones pretty much wide open under the basket. Nice give and go there. And 31-11 is now the score. So Jeffco leads it by 20 with 6:31 left in the first. And nice play by Portia Porter to score that basket while going off her feet on top of a defender, and she gets the chance for a free throw. Heard the crowd liking that one. And that's no good, so 33-11 now is the score. And this is Coleman for the Roadrunners, trying to make something happen. It's inside to Jones, and that's out of bounds. And the Vikings will get it right back. Well, Porter, the freshman point guard, playing some minutes now as LaToya Johnson gets a rest on the bench. Out of bounds, but Jeffco will retain. Porter into Beavers. And Porter's got it back. Adams knocks that one down. 35-11 after a nice bucket by Adams. 5:40 left to play in the first. No good, and Beavers with the rebound for Jeffco. And here comes Danielle Adams, two-time All-American, recently scored her 1,500th point in her college career, 1,500 points, a little more than that. So a great, great career for Danielle Adams here at Jefferson College. And like many of these sophomores, Adams undoubtedly will move on and play basketball at a four-year university and quite possibly a D1 school. There's Young with nice turnaround, that's out. And offensive foul there with the turnover. 35-11, Vikings still on top. Just about 5 left to go here in the first. Jeffco with 4 team fouls so far in the night, and State Fair with 5. Voinova over to Johnson, who's back in the game. Adams for 3. Rattles out, and Coleman with the rebound for the Lady Roadrunners. It's under the basket, and we have a whistle. After the foul, State Fair will get the inbounds pass. That one on Voinova. And there's an offensive foul, so Jeffco gets it right back.
Offensive foul on Tatiana Walker, her second personal. It's the 6th.
And here come the Vikings LaToya Johnson running things into Wiggins. No good. And here's Coleman for the Lady Roadrunners. That's Walker under the basket. And another turnover as that one dribbles out of bounds. So Jefferson College will get it back. Ashley Brown comes back into the game for the Vikings, and Voinova will take a seat for a few minutes. And the Vikings are back on the attack. Johnson over to Porter. Into Brown. Johnson's got it. Wiggins, the top. Johnson for three, and she hits that one. Johnson knocking down several threes tonight. 38-11. Jefferson with the lead. And the foul there on Jefferson College.
Defensive foul on Shaquanda Wiggins. Timeout.
And a timeout on the floor. Before we continue the action, we will take a quick break on JCTV. Vikings on top here, 38-11. Ernesta Griciunati will try to hit some free throws here for State Fair. The first one, no good. Jefferson College with the lead in this one, 38-11. That one gets in for State Fair, 38-12. Adams. Wiggins to Johnson. Johnson driving the lane, loses control, but gets it right back. And traveling is called on LaToya Johnson, so State Fair will get the turnover. Jones throws it in here to Coleman. There's Young for two, no good. And State Fair will hold on to the possession here. Antonia Jones will do the inbounding for State Fair over to Young. Young driving to the basket. And there's a foul. And Young will go to the line.
Defensive foul on Ashley Brown. The 17th foul on Jefferson.
Foul called on Brown. Vikings on top, 38-12, make that 38-13 as Young drains the free throw. She's got one more chance here. That one, no good. About 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Porter over to Johnson for three, drains it. 41-13. Jeffco leads it. Here's Antonia Jones. Pass just a bit too far, but Young is able to get it back for State Fair. And there's a foul. So Young will go to the line again, and that one's on Brown again, her second. Voinova comes back into the game, as well as Alexis Skurlock, the freshman. Young gets that one. (41-14). Jeffco still with the lead, and 41-15 now as Young hits both of them. LaToya Johnson giving some orders to the Jeffco offense. Here's Skurlock over to Wiggins. Johnson now. The way she's been shooting threes, she might be thinking about it again, but she backs up. And Jeffco showing some patience. Out to Voinova. Back underneath the Johnson, and we have the whistle. Looks like Jeffco will have a chance to shoot a couple free throws.
Coleman, her first personal is the 17th foul.
Foul there on Coleman of State Fair, and Johnson will have a shot here at the line for a couple. It was a 1-and-1, so no good there, and State Fair with the ball back. Young lost the handle on it, and Vikings get it right back. 41-15, Jeffco leads it, just a little less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Tatiana Walker checking in for State Fair.
And during this incredible season for the Vikings, 28-0 so far. Their average margin of victory has been about 30 points, and that is holding true so far again tonight as the Vikings lead this one 41-15. Voinova over to Adams, trying for the three. No good, a little too much on that. Wiggins with the rebound. But State Fair, some good play under the basket there and gets it back. Here's Coleman. Walker with control. Back to Coleman now. No good, and Adams gets it after Wiggins gets that rebound. Whistle on the floor. Looks like Adams will have a chance at the line. Foul on Latisse Jones of the State Fair Roadrunners. Visiting Hillsborough tonight from Sedalia, Missouri. Adams gets it. So 42-15, and Adams can increase the lead by another one here. And at the beginning of the night, Adams 5th in the nation in scoring. As that one no good, 42-15, and as I may have mentioned before, Danielle Adams led the nation last year in scoring. So an incredible player here for the Vikings, and she may have gotten a hand on that one. And here's Adams driving to the basket. No good. Coleman has it for State Fair with just under 30 seconds left to go here in the half. Jones driving for the Roadrunners. No, that is rejected there. And Johnson dishes it into Wiggins. Pretty easy basket there for Wiggins. 44-15, and that will do it for the first half. A great first half for the Vikings. They're on top, 44-15. We'll take a break and be back in a moment with the second half here on JCTV.
We have the distinct honor tonight of inducting our inaugural class into the Jefferson College Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. We took about 3 months researching and talking to people in the community, talking to people on campus, former players, former coaches, and as a consensus, almost unanimously, these were the people that everyone thought should be inducted in the inaugural class tonight. I'd like to give them all a big round of applause right now. It's really special. Really special. Each of these individuals has had an impact on our program. They were here before we were here. Some of them are still here now. But every one of them has something to do with our students in general. He's retiring in June. If you get a chance, talk him into staying tonight if possible. We're trying to get him to stay. He's done a lot for our athletic programs. We're really pleased to announce as our initial inductee, one of the four, Dr. Wayne Watts. If there's anybody here that doesn't know our next inductee, I haven't met you yet, because almost everybody does. He's had some different coaching roles here, but you'll all recognize him as former athletic director, mayor of Festus. He was a baseball coach at one time. He was an assistant men's basketball coach at one time at Jefferson College. He was the boys varsity coach at Festus High School before he came out here and became the athletic director at Jefferson College. We couldn't talk about Jefferson College athletics without our women's basketball program, without talking about Harold Edding. In 1996, our program had been fairly successful, but I think we were looking for someone to take the program over and try to bring it to a new level. And if you take a look at the next inductee's record, he'd been successful at Moberly Community College, he'd been successful at DeSoto High School, he'd been successful at Cleveland High School, he'd been successful almost everywhere he's been. He came to Jefferson College, and over an 8-year span, amassed a record of 201 and 49. He won 30 games, 3 seasons in a row. He made 2 national tournament appearances with Jeffco in 99, 2000, and 2000, 2001. He's generally recognized as the father of what we have now in women's basketball at Jefferson College. You can't have a discussion about our basketball program and about its success without talking to and about 1973 graduate of Herculaneum High School, Ron Rhodes. Once again, we had a lot of input over the past few months about who to induct and how to begin this process. All 4 of these members in the future, along with the basketball coach and the director of athletics, will now form the committee to nominate and induct future women's basketball teams, coaches, support staff, and Hall of Fame members, as well as players. The next player, and the first player to ever be inducted into the Jefferson Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, began her career at Troy, Missouri High School, where she was an All-Stater, widely recognized as one of the best players, if not the best player in the St. Louis area coming out of high school. She landed here at Jefferson College by Coach Rhodes and ended up having a very stellar 2-year career. She was a 2-time All-American, 2-time conference player, 2-time All-Region player, took the team to back-to-back national tournament appearances. First time Jeffco had ever been to the national tournament. She went on to have a great career at Missouri Western State College, where her team was #1 in the nation, both her junior and her senior year. She ended up being an all-conference player her junior year at Missouri Western and an All-American her senior year at Missouri Western State College after she left Jeffco. She was the leading scorer in Jeffco history before Danielle got on campus. She also scored 44 points in 1 game, which is the highest point total, second only to C.T. Kinchen's 54 in an overtime game in the history of Jefferson women's basketball. She wants me to quit talking about it. I'm not done yet. Ladies and gentlemen, she was a force on the floor. She was a beast to control on offense and defense. She ran the floor, she could catch it, she could shoot it, she could post up, and she could rebound. She was a true 3-4 player who could play any position on the floor and almost single-handedly in some games took her team to victory. They were down substantially in the last 2 minutes of their national tournament game, 9 or 10 points. With a couple of minutes left, she went on a run, put the team into overtime, and had a chance to play in the next round of the national tournament almost single-handedly by herself. Please welcome and give a big round of applause for the very first player inductee into the Jefferson Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, Nicole Linson. I'm going to get off and turn the mic over to Ida to introduce the volleyball team. Please have a chance to congratulate these members tonight. We appreciate everything they've done for Jefferson Women's Basketball. Thank you all.
And Jefferson College will start things off here in the second half. Jeffco leads this one 44-15 over State Fair. Voinova tries to send it into Adams. That one dribbles out of bounds, but Jeffco will get it right back. Johnson to Adams. No good. And that one just a little too far, knocked away possibly by one of the Vikings. And here's Johnson. Latoya Johnson, great first half, 18 points. She drained 5 threes in the first. Here's Adams, spin move. Voinova comes in, tries to get that rebound, but slips away from her. And Coleman. No good there for State Fair, and Voinova comes down with the rebound. And timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break here on JCTV. 44-15, Vikings lead this one early in the second. Johnson handles the ball after receiving the inbounds. She drives the lane, and that's good for 2. State Fair trying to get some more points on the board. Here is Young for the Roadrunners. That one's short, but State Fair gets it right back. Coleman inside, but looks like a out of bounds call, and Jeffco will get it right back. 46-15, 18-21 left to go here in the game. Here's Latoya Johnson. Barrett, no good. State Fair coming back quickly here. Nice rejection by Danielle Adams. State Fair will get it back though. Young will do the inbounding for State Fair, and got a foul on the Vikings. That one goes against Adams, and Latisse Jones will have the chance to shoot a couple from the line. And like I've mentioned before, nice crowd on hand tonight, as usual. Many of the other athletes for the other programs here at Jefferson College are in attendance, as well as many faculty members and members of the community for sophomore night, saying farewell to 7 great sophomores here on the Vikings who've had a great run over the past 2 years, as that one rattles out and State Fair gets the rebound. And the Vikings, of course, gearing up for that postseason as they turn it over. The Region 16 tournament takes place very shortly. That is in early March. And then, of course, the national tournament is in mid-March. And obviously the Vikings have their sights set on going deep into that tournament. Jeffco has appeared in the national tournament twice within the past 2 years, and the Vikings finished in the Elite Eight last year, as that's no good. And Jones throws that off one of the Vikings players. So State Fair gets it back, as Jones was falling out of bounds, threw that off one of the Vikings. And here's Jones again. Adams gets a hand on that. And after the whistle, looks like the Roadrunners will have it back. And that one goes against Adams. Shea Williams back in the game for the Vikings, as State Fair tries to get a quick basket. That was Valerie Blackwood, but that one no good. And there was a foul called on that one, so Blackwood will have a chance to shoot some free throws. 46-16 here in the second half, and now 46-17 as Blackwood hits the first. That one rattles out. Here is LaToya Johnson. Johnson gets it right back, puts up another three and makes it. Her sixth three-pointer on the night. Great night for Johnson. 23 points so far. And Johnson giving the fans some excitement here on sophomore night, as well as Cancer Awareness Night. You might notice those pink nets up on the rims tonight. And we'll take a quick break here on JCTV. Vikings lead this one 49-17. LaToya Johnson receives the inbounds pass from Danae Beavers. 49-17, Vikings lead this. Here's Shea Williams. Bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Jefferson College with another great showing here tonight on sophomore night, the last home game for these sophomores and the last game of the regular season. And that one's in there, and a foul called. And it will be Blackwood with the chance to add one more. Vikings lead it by 30 right now, 49-19. And now 49-20 as Blackwood makes that free throw. And Adams gives it to Johnson. Johnson having a great night, leading all scorers with 23. Nice pass into Adams, and from Adams to Wiggins. Nice play there in the paint. 51-20 now. And as I mentioned earlier, Jeffco, as Blackwood tries the hook but no good, Jeffco averaging about a 30-point margin of victory this year, and that holds true tonight as the Vikings lead this by 31. And looks like we have a foul on State Fair. That one on Jones.
First team foul on State Fair.
Johnson, quick pass into Adams. And Adams will go to the line.
That's a foul on Latisse Jones.
And Jones gets that foul as well.
Second team foul on State Fair. Danielle Adams, 2 shots.
Adams had 11 in the first. Drains that free throw. And she'll try for another. Gets that one too. So now a 33-point lead for Jefferson College, 53-20 over State Fair here with just about 15 left in the second half. Young has it now for the Lady Roadrunners. Foul on Jeffco.
Defensive foul.
That was Beavers.
Second personal. It's the 15th foul on Lady Vikings.
Young into Walker, now over to Coleman. Inside to Blackwood, turnaround jumper. No good. Williams gets it, and here comes Johnson and the Vikings. Nifty behind the back dribble. And Johnson backs up. Outside to Shea Williams for three, no good. And that one out of bounds on the Vikings. So State Fair gets it back. Jones will inbound the ball for the Lady Roadrunners. And Ashley Mayfield comes into the game for the State Fair Lady Roadrunners. (53-20). Vikings lead this one. Blackwood inside, but no good, and Adams gets the rebound. Beavers for three, no good. And Mayfield pulls down the board for State Fair. Blackwood pulls up, that would be a two, and she hits it. 53-22 now. Johnson for Jefferson. Out to Williams, and Shea Williams lost the handle on that pass, so Roadrunners will get it. And Portia Porter comes into the game for the Vikings. Head coach Kevin Emmerich encouraging the Lady Vikings here. Inside to Blackwood, no good. And Jeffco gets it back. Johnson, as many times we see, running the Jeffco offense, and here's Brown, drives the lane and is fouled. So Ashley Brown will go to the line here and have a shot at a couple free throws. That one rattles out, no good. Brown will try for the second. And that one out as well. 53-22 though, the Vikings still lead this one by 31 points. And I can't say it enough, Vikings looking to close out the season tonight undefeated as there's a battle for the ball at midcourt, and we have a foul.
Defensive foul on Ashley Brown.
And that one's on Jeffco's Ashley Brown.
16th foul on Jeffco.
So a very, very successful season yet again for the women's basketball team here at Jefferson College. But as head coach Kevin Emmerich reminded us as we spoke with him on our sports report here on JCTV, there are a handful of undefeated teams in the NJCAA, and once you hit that national tournament, even the regional tournament, anything can happen. So the Vikings certainly not taking anything for granted, as that one's no good. And you can catch that sports report on JCTV. You can find our schedule online at jeffco.edu, as well as catch any of the games we air here on JCTV, whether it be women's basketball, softball, baseball. All of those are up on our website as well. Just look for that videos tab on the main page of the Jeffco homepage, jeffco.edu. And the Vikings get it back here after some movement under the basket, and Adams has it and knocks that one down. 55-22, Jeffco leads this one. Antonia Jones has it for the Lady Roadrunners. Over to Coleman. Mayfield now. Mayfield tries to drive it inside. That one's no good, and Voinova with the board for Jeffco, but the pass a little too far, and looked like State Fair will get it back, and they do. .11:48 left to play, 55-22 here on Vikings basketball on JCTV. Vikings lead it. And that's too far for Jones. Antonia Jones, unable to get a handle on that one.
Shalisa Williams, and Shaquanda Shaq Wiggins checking in for Jeffco.
So the Williams twins are now on the court for the Vikings, as well as Wiggins. Portia Porter will take it as Danielle Adams and LaToya Johnson, the excellent sophomores, get a rest. Wiggins outside to Williams. Shea Williams. Porter, no good. Nice rebound by Voinova, but unable to handle the pass are the Vikings, and State Fair gets it back. But Blackwood almost lost it, but State Fair keeps it. Here's Coleman. Brittany Young now, and travel is called against Young.
Is Alexis Skurlock.
Skurlock back in the game for Jeffco. 55-22, Vikings lead it over State Fair. Williams, no good. Put up the three, couldn't make it. Here's Young. And Young driving the lane rather nicely there to get the basket. 55-24. Jeffco still far out in front on this last home game of the season, last game of the season for the Vikings. On this sophomore night, Hall of Fame night as well for people inducted into the Jeffco Hall of Fame, one of which current president Dr. Wayne Watts. So we congratulate him as well as the other inductees tonight. That three attempt is short by Mayfield, and State Fair will keep it. Mayfield with the inbounds to Young. Young puts up the three and knocks it down.
Brittany Young for three.
55-27 now. Jeffco still with the lead, and with this timeout, we'll take a timeout here on JCTV. You're watching Vikings basketball. Williams to Williams as we get back underway here from the timeout. Inside, Voinova gets it after State Fair had a hand on it, puts up the jumper and gets it. Voinova knocks that one down to keep it at a 30-point lead for the Vikings. 57-27. Jeffco leads it. Just about 9 minutes left to go here. Young puts it up for three, no good. Voinova gave chase for the rebound. Young back with it, and she's fouled. So Young will go to the line.
Defensive foul on Deanna Voinova.
That foul on Deanna Voinova,
17 foul on Jeffco.
one of those 7 sophomores who is saying farewell tonight on sophomore night. And these stats that we have here for this sophomore class, again, just incredible. 60-3 over the last 2 years. 60-3. And they've won 51 regular season games in a row and looking tonight to make it 52. Wiggins, nice attempt, but no good. She made a similar shot in the first half where she went over a defender. Here's Young, and that's good. So Young knocking down some baskets here in the second half. 57-31 now. Vikings out in front. Inside to Voinova. Over to Williams. Out to Williams. That was Shea Williams who took the shot. Young inside to Blackwood, who takes a shot and railed in and out, and stoppage in play. We have a foul, and that one goes against Wiggins of the Vikings.
Team foul number 8 on Jeffco.
And Ashley Mayfield for the Lady Roadrunners will shoot a couple free throws. A little short there.
4 Jeffco players checking in.
And the Vikings with a lineup change, bringing LaToya Johnson and Danielle Adams back into the game, as well as a few others. Mayfield hits that one. 57-32.
Tatiana Walker and Leticia Jones checking in for State Fair.
Skurlock will inbound the ball to LaToya Johnson. Porter has it now. Johnson lost it for a second, but gets it right back. Porter inside to Adams. Strong move under the basket for Danielle Adams.
Danielle D. Adams, count the bucket and 1.
And she gets that bucket and will have the free throw.
Danielle Adams, 1 shot.
Adams nails it. By my count, that's 18 for Adams. And LaToya Johnson has 23 for the Vikings. Nice play there by Letice Jones to go over a defender in the paint to knock down the bucket. 60-34, Vikings lead it. And that one out of bounds. But Jeffco will keep it. And a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a quick break on JCTV. Vikings on top here, 60-34 with 7:24 left to go. LaToya Johnson throws it in for the Vikings, and she's got it right back now. Jeffco on top here, 60-34, about 7 minutes left. Porter puts it up. No good, and State Fair will have it. Coleman over to Young. Young for the 3, and she nails that one.
Brittany Young.
Her foot was on the line, so that's notched as a 2. Adams puts it up, and that's no good. Another missed shot for Jefferson. 60-36 is the score. Jeffco leads it. As always, the Jefferson College cheerleading squad doing a great job tonight, belting out those cheers. Johnson into Porter, and she draws the foul.
Defensive foul on Brittany Young, her first personal.
Vikings 6 minutes and 25 seconds away from finishing the regular season undefeated. They are 28-0.
Checking in for State Fair.
And what a way to go into the regional tournament in early March. If they could hold on here, and in all likelihood they will. 60-36. Jeffco on top. And a fitting night for sophomores LaToya Johnson and Danielle Adams. Excellent games for both. Both have been such great players here at Jeffco, and with that timeout, we will take a break. Jefferson leads this one 60-36. LaToya Johnson with the inbounds. And Johnson for three, just a bit short, and Blackwood comes up with the rebound for State Fair, and here is Jordan Coleman. Inside to Blackwood, turnaround jumper, no good. Danielle Adams was there playing D. Here's Young. And she was fouled. That one goes against Johnson. Young will shoot a couple. Excuse me, a 1-and-1. And she makes it, so she'll get another shot. No good. Jeffco still on top, 60-37, excuse me. 5:45 left to go. Here's Adams. And she's fouled.
Defensive foul on Valerie Blackwood, her fourth personal. Team foul number 6.
That is Blackwood's fourth personal.
2 shots.
Adams drains that.
Trelisa Williams and Danae Beavers checking in for Jeffco.
Adams tries for the second and gets that one too. That's 20 for Adams. 62-37. Lady Vikings lead this one. There's the 3 attempt, and that's good from Jordan Coleman. 62-40. Jefferson with a 22-point lead now, so State Fair has cut into the lead a little bit, but not enough so far. And no good there as State Fair gets the rebound. Here comes Coleman. That shot's no good, and we have a foul under the basket. We'll see who this is against.
Defensive foul on Jeffco, Tatiana Walker, count the bucket, and 1.
And Walker will have a chance to add a free throw here. Not sure who that foul was on. And that's good. Walker drains the free throw.
Antonia Jones checking in for State Fair.
So Jefferson College with a 19-point lead now. It was up to 30 at one point. So State Fair has cut into the lead here in the second. Just less than 5 minutes left to go, and that pass is too far for Johnson. Intended for Johnson, and State Fair gets it back. Jeffco still on top 62-43 here with 4:40 left in the game. Johnson trying for the steal, but Coleman holds on to it. Adams had a hand on it, but Mayfield gets it back for State Fair. No good, and Adams gets the board. Here comes Porter for the Vikings. That's Barrett. And she is fouled.
Defensive foul on State Fair. Cherokee Barrett at the line.
And Barrett knocks down the first free throw. Barrett, another one of those impressive sophomores, playing her final home game here tonight at Jeffco. And Barrett knocks down both of them. So we're back to a 20-point lead.
Checking in for Jeffco.
And, 21 points. As the scoreboard is just updated, 64-43, Jefferson leads it. Mayfield has it now for State Fair. Inside to Jones. And Jones is fouled.
Defensive foul on Ashley Brown.
Adams does not like the call there.
The fourth personal. And the 10th team foul.
Latisse Jones hits the first. And she hits the second as well, 64-45. Now the score. Johnson for three, off the mark. And State Fair will get that possession arrow. Here's Coleman. Jones inside to Latisse Jones, and a whistle there. Turnover on State Fair, and Jefferson will get the ball. Portia throws it in to LaToya Johnson, and here's Johnson. Over to Beavers and back to Johnson. Porter. And it's stolen away. That's Antonia Jones with the steal for State Fair. Mayfield now, over to Jones. Jones almost lost it. Blackwood. Turnaround jumper is good. 64-47, Jeffco leads it. And the three from Danae Beavers. Nothing but net on that one. 67-47 now. Jeffco out in front by 20. Under 3 minutes now to play. Struggle for the ball under the net, and Jeffco comes away with it. That was Beavers with the rebound. Adams, no good. And that one off the mark as well. Coleman has it for State Fair. Takes down that board. Coleman still with it for the Lady Roadrunners, over to Mayfield. Jones tried to pass it inside, but broken up by the Vikings, and long pass to Porter. Nice move by Porter. Shot is no good. We're under 2 minutes left to play here at Joel and Stringer Court in Hillsboro, Missouri. Mayfield takes the dive.
Cherokee Barrett checking in for Jeffco.
And the Vikings will get it back.
Checking in for State Fair.
LaToya Johnson controlling for the Vikings, and Jefferson College about a minute and a half away from finishing out the regular season with what will be a 29-0 record. Just unbelievable season for the Vikings as Adams knocks down another one. Needless to say, the fans here at Jefferson College will be sad to see many of these sophomores go, but they've had a great run and they look to continue their success in the postseason. 1 minute left to play. Jeffco on top, 69-47. Adams tries the pass to Ashley Brown, but a little bit too much on that one, and State Fair will get it back.
Williams checking in for Jeffco.
50 seconds left to go now. 69-47, Jefferson College leads it. Shot was a bit short from Ashley Mayfield. Adams sends it down to Barrett. Williams for three. No good. Here's Coleman. That was inside for Jones, and that one hit the rim but bounced off. 13 seconds left to go. 69-47, Jefferson College on top, as Jones will have a couple free throw attempts here. That foul went against Shea Williams. And Jones hits the free throw, but Jeffco has this just about wrapped up, of course, as the sophomores get a round of applause from the crowd here. Just a great run for these 7 sophomores tonight who are playing their last game here. They will improve to, as a group, 61-3 over the last 2 years, and they have won 52 regular season games in a row and make it 29-0, folks. An undefeated regular season for Jefferson College women's basketball. A great year for the Vikings. They win this one 69-48 and look to continue their success in the postseason. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm Matt Keeney with JCTV. It's been a blast to bring you this one, and we'll see you later.